Clarets TV talking to Champions City striker Simeon Jackson after signing for another 18 months until the summer of 2023. Simeon, how does it feel to be here for that 18-month period?
Yeah, it feels great. Yeah, glad to put pen to paper again and commit for a bit longer at the club. And yeah, just want to crack on and carry on doing what we've been doing, really.
Yeah, so now you've been here since it's just about a year since you signed here the first time, and then obviously you only played 2 games before the season was brought to an end. But how have you found your overall time at the club, and how are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. From day one, with Simo and Mickey and the lads, the group. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. And then obviously on the other side with helping out with the coaching and doing the community stuff has been brilliant. And yeah, glad I made the choice to come and now obviously commit for another season. Yeah,
and with that committing for another season, how did the talks come about for signing that at this stage of the season?
It was just out of the blue, really. I think, yeah, I guess if you look at kind of what we've been doing with committing with some of the other boys, and I think it's just getting some stability in for the rest of the season and for next year. And yeah, delighted to know that the core of the group is staying on and giving us something to work off for obviously the rest of the season now, but for next season as well.
Yeah, and talking about the group that we've got here at the moment, obviously there's been a turnaround in form recently and things are going on well on the pitch. How do you look back at the season as a whole up to now?
Well, yeah, we can just look on to where we are now and where we've come from, and I think we showed some growth. It's we look at the table and look at some of the teams that are around with some of the budgets and some of the squads. For us to kind of be competing, I think that we've shown with playing some of the teams that are up there and meant to be up there, and for us, sometimes I remember, so far looking at our bench and seeing most of our academy boys. So it says a lot about kind of where we're at and how we're doing. And as I said, a lot of growth and hopefully more of that and kick on from where we are now.
Yeah, talking about those boys these academy boys, that have been on the bench during the squad. When we talk to some of them, a lot of them seem to mention that in training you guide them through things and try and teach them things. How are you finding working with those young players and sort of guiding them in a coaching way?
It's been great, man. It's been great. It's still really new to me. I'm learning every day from working with Mickey and Wardy and just seeing and being around. With Sim and everything, but with working with the academy boys, it's, you get to see them in the academy training and then get to see how they're doing, in the first team and how, what their growth is and how well they're doing. It's really good, really good to be a part of that and trying to help them any way we can because there's some really good talent, really good talent.
Yeah, and then aside from playing and coaching, you have got a few other roles at the club. I think your title is one of the longer ones with a community ambassador and also head of coaching. But how, in those other roles, how do you feel like things are going?
Yeah, good as well. As I said, just learning it and trying to do the best I can, really. Yeah, some of it's been a bit slow, but in other areas, we've managed to crack on with getting into school assemblies and trying to put ourselves out there, and we're starting our after school program at Motion as well. So loads of little things that are kind of cracking away behind the scenes that might not be out there in front of everyone, but yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, talking about those school visits as well, how are you finding getting out into the community of Chelmsford? And it's the benefits of sport that you're teaching at the moment, but how are you finding talking to those young people and being out in Chelmsford?
It's great. Obviously I'm learning about it as well. I'm having to learn how to do that, and yeah, it's just been a really good experience and fulfilling as well. To be able to go out there and speak to young kids, and then seeing them come to matches as well and get a taste of football at this level and sharing that experience, because I think a lot of them missed out over the last few years with everything that's happened. So for us to be in the community and able to go out and hand out tickets and stuff and get kids coming to games is brilliant.
Thanks, Simeon, and congratulations on the deal.
Cheers.